Princess.
And I'm the Goob, and welcome to our home.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
And this is
Gulps'N'Games,
the weekly show where we have some gulps,
and games,
and play some games. And I think someone was doing shots in the kitchen again.
No, my third beer that I'm not supposed to show people.
Well, we're not showcasing that one this week.
No, but it's still pretty good.
Um,
On that note, we're not sponsored by any product names that you see here.
Correct. No sponsors this week. We only had the one sponsor so far.
Yes, you must be 21 to drink alcohol.
In America.
In America.
Some other countries have other age rules.
Yep.
This week we have for you Smackintosh. Pow! Right in the kisser. Hard apple cider.
I thought I was reading it.
No, I'm going to read the description. You can read the description of the.
Oh.
I was just showing the beer.
Oh, okay.
This is from Tandem Cider, and they actually have a pretty rich history. I wouldn't say rich. Pretty long history about me. I'll read.
About you?
About me. About me is like the about me section.
Oh.
They know a lot about me. Nate Miller was born in Texas. Oh wait. Okay. Their story starts and ends with a drink. In the late 90s, Nikki picked up and moved out to Massachusetts, and keeping with her Midwestern roots, she was looking to become a regular at a local tavern. After a thorough search of breweries throughout western Massachusetts and southern Vermont, she settled on a nice little place nestled in the heart of Greenfield, Massachusetts, known to the locals as The Pint. Renowned for its artisan brews, Renowned for its artisan brews. Meanwhile, Dan was toiling away in the basement brewery of the People's Pint, crafting flavorful and creative British-style beers. He too was looking for that perfect pint, and with his background in food science, he figured he might as well do it himself. Dan and his business partner opened the People's Pint, a bar and 80-seat restaurant, in 1997, and served homemade beers, sodas, and a full menu that drew heavily on local produce and meats, way back before the local food movement was even hip. Dan was the mastermind behind many of the beer and food recipes. The Pint still uses those today, even though they're not there. So, every Friday night throughout the year of 2000, Nikki would belly up to the bar and was served delicious ESBs and hoppy pale ales by a particular bartender with a twinkle in his eye. Their friendship grew, and the next thing everyone knew, it was pretty obvious Nikki had achieved her much-desired regular status. Fast forward to the summer of 2003, Nikki and Dan set off on their tandem bicycle tour of England. If you can believe it, they were still interested in this beer thing. However, halfway through the trip, Nikki was tired of flat ales and iceless gin and tonics.
We've had this before.
I don't think we've ever had, not on our show.
Tandem Ciders, yes, because they fell in love with beers all over again and opened their own brewery.
No. You're thinking of the other one that went on a tandem bicycle tour through England. That one's the one that we do with the autumn pumpkin and the...
Oh.
Yeah, that one with the...
So we're going on tandem bicycle rides.
Yeah. Yeah, that one... Oh, crap, what's that one called? The atomic pumpkin. Voodoo Ranger. And
yeah.
Voodoo Ranger, maybe Tandem Ciders owns Voodoo Ranger, because I know Voodoo Ranger is a side thing off of it, but I didn't see that anywhere in here. Because this is a Michigan place, and the Voodoo Ranger is not from Michigan.
No, I remember it being in Sutton Bay.
You say so.
I do.
I'll look them. Fast forward to the summer of 2003, blah, blah, blah. They were tired of the flat ales and iceless gin and tonic, so she started drinking cider.
This is it. This is them. I'm pretty sure. Okay, go on.
Omnipresent at each tavern across the UK. In addition to draft ciders, there were distilleries and apple spirits, pubs dedicated entirely to cider, and a whole region of a country whose culture is built around the apple. Nick and Dan made many a barn stop, where people were making cider on his or her own. Plywood signs invited locals and the occasional crazy cyclist to stop in for a homemade cider. They learned quickly to bring their own containers. Cider became a revelation on this journey, and little known to the riders at the time, this trip set the course for the Tandem Ciders. That's like half the page. So they go on and they keep opening. They open up their own place. Actually, maybe I should say that. With a little coercing, Nikki talked the New Englander Dan into moving to Michigan, where she had her heart set on living in Leelanau. Mm-hmm. They noticed so many apples, along with a lot of cherries, but no cider in sight. After 3 years of planning, writing, thinking creatively, Tandem Ciders was born. From the design to the building itself, they worked to build a place that reminded them of the many pubs from their English cycling tour. Warm, fun, intimate. Alright. That's probably good. They opened it up.
Okay, I'll read about it.
You go ahead and read about it. I'm going to look up the Voodoo Ranger because they're not the same.
I think they are. Where does it talk about it?
On the front of the can at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Handcrafted from northern Michigan apples. This mostly Smackintosh blend packs a sip just sweet enough to keep that pucker off your mouth. Doesn't really talk about it. I mean, but it's apple cider, hard apple cider. I mean, how else can you describe that? I met someone the other day who had never even had non-alcoholic apple cider. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
He was from Florida. Crazy.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
A bike trip to Belgium in 1988 inspired a young couple to bring the flavors of century-old Belgian beer to the town of Fort Collins, Colorado.
Two different people.
From New Belgium Brewing. That's the one that we've done a few times because we keep getting the Voodoo Ranger beers.
Maybe we need to go on a tandem cycle.
Then we're going to have to open a brewery or a cidery or something.
I think we would be good at it.
Forces you to do that, apparently. Oh, you went on a bike ride through Europe?
I mean, we drink enough beer, we know what's good and what's not. This is still from our pack that we got from Just the Essentials.
Mm-hmm. We got like 5 left.
How many did we buy?
24.
Yeah. They split up their packs, did different ones. Fortunately, it was all craft beer, so it was like, what, $70?
Yeah, it was a decent chunk of money. I actually think it was a good deal for how many beers we got.
It was, for craft beer,
And how we've been using them in our videos.
Yes.
I am.
Tastes like apple cider.
It does taste like apple cider. It tastes like apples. It tastes like I just bit into a fresh Smackintosh apple.
Mm-hmm. That poor kid that I met, he doesn't drink, so he doesn't know what he's missing out on. At least I assume they don't drink. Because they were a gospel group. Mm-hmm. Which they can drink, but I don't think they do. Maybe.
That's good.
Who knows?
So there really isn't a great connection with the beer this week in the game. I was trying to find a beer or winery that's celebrating 50 years, but usually when they've been around that long, it costs like $100 for a bottle of wine from a 50-year anniversary winery.
We looked.
I even tried to look because I know some of the beers we've had have been around a while.
Did you even try to write them to see if maybe they just sponsor us
because
or give us a good discount?
I have to cut all that out.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't write them to ask for a free bottle of wine.
I didn't say free. I said a discount.
But this week, Uno 50-year anniversary edition. So it's pretty much a game of Uno. Everyone knows how to play, but there's a new twist on this one. Not as much of the twist of like the other Unos that we've gotten, but I already shuffled them.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you go ahead and do like 2 more shuffles?
2 more.
Just because they were brand new and so they were completely This one comes with a heavy metal 50th anniversary gold coin.
You're not 50. No, you're not 50. Get down. We'll cuddle later, okay? We'll cuddle later. Yes. We'll cuddle later. Not be happy of Mr. Smiley Face. Or not be happy. Scared of Mr. Smiley Face. Ooh.
You struggling to shuffle over there?
I think this.
Oh.
I mean, it is doing a lot better, but it still kind of hurts.
Okay. That's good. Alright. So, same story as always. Each person gets 7 cards. Flip one over. See if I got the special card. I take the special card.
You did?
Alright. As always, you either play a red or another 9 on top of that.
Well, I go first since you flipped that over and dealt.
Uh-huh. I know.
You know.
I know.
You know. Blue. Reverse it to me.
Then you had to draw. Can you play?
Yes. Yellow. And you draw 4. I wonder why they went with a black background.
I don't know. It's sleek.
Pass. What's with the token? I missed that.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh,
You keep
okay.
making me draw cards. I might not be able to get to that yet.
Uh-oh.
First, back to me. Oh, look.
I can totally see your cards.
Well, good. Good for you. All right. Here's the new card. It's just a gray 50. You play the 50. You got to flip the coin. You got the Uno side is heads. The 50 side is tails. And I get to choose it. So I'm going to say heads. And it's tails, so that means you draw 4 cards.
Oh, that sucks.
And if there's more than 2 players, the person that plays it gets to choose any 2 players to flip the coin.
So when can you play it? Just any time? Or?
It's a wild card.
Oh.
So I'm changing it to green. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is exactly the same.
You know, people have their own house rules. I'm sure you keep the same house rules that you have, like stacking and crap like that.
Yeah, I would think with the 50, though, you would have to flip before you could stack. I don't think that, because when it comes to the 50, I don't think you can stack it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can choose any 2 players. So if there's, let's say we have Feege and Bride of Feege playing, and you're the next one in line, you don't have to draw. I could make those 2 flip the coin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So stacking wouldn't really work on that.
Well, I just meant throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, well, throughout the rest of the game.
Yes. So that's it. Should we still play to see if someone goes out?
I mean, we can keep playing around. You can flip it and call it.
I want head. No, well, you did tails?
Yeah. I called heads last time.
I want heads then.
What?
I don't know. What is
You
this, tails?
you didn't flip it.
I'm just. It's,
You went like this.
it's kind of heavy. I threw it up in the air.
It's tails. I draw 4
Yes.
cards.
Oh, I have to call a color, don't I?
Yes.
Green.
Okay.
Now, can you play that without?
Yes.
You still, okay.
It's not the draw 4 is still the only card where you can only play it if you have no other move that you can
Okay.
make.
Okay.
Now it does say in the rules. I've always heard that you can only play draw 4 if you have no other moves. It says if you have no matching colors. If you have a matching number or like a skip or something, you don't have to play those. But if it's a matching color, you have to play it. So you made it green still. Because I made it green. And also, it doesn't skip your turn. So she made me draw 4, but I don't lose my turn on that. You know, actually flip it, or do I need to flip it?
I'm going to go tails this time.
Okay.
See, I flipped it.
Okay.
Ah! It was tails. Oh, I'm still keeping it green.
Keeping it green still?
Yes.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh. I didn't. Oh, that was. I played. Yep. Okay. Back to you because you reversed it.
I know. I gotta go through my entire deck I have in my hand here. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. Draw 2. 9. 8. 7. 7.
Okay.
3.
Ooh. Okay.
Red.
Skip. And then I'm gonna skip. 9. Since you keep on saying
5.
airplane. 6.
6.
6.
8.
0. Green. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh,
It's red.
8.
Do you have any reds that you
No,
could have played?
but I made it. I thought I had the same number.
Okay. It doesn't matter if you have the same number.
Well, that's
you didn't
how
have to
I
draw
always
it.
played.
Alright. What color did you make it?
Green.
Okay, you're gonna play your green?
Oh. Uno. Woohoo! I went out!
So it's just like normal Uno. They just threw that 50 in there. This is a really heavy coin.
It is heavy, that's why I was scared to
So
throw
like
it in
you might
the
want
air.
to maybe just use a regular coin when you're playing it.
If you're playing with little kids.
Yeah. Or I mean you can even do this move.
Oh, yeah.
But we saw that the other night at Walmart. It was a pretty decent price, and she was like, "Buy it." So we bought it.
Oh, I was with you?
You're the one that told me to buy it.
Oh, okay.
I like Uno. Uno's always a fun go-to
is.
game. It's nice when they throw different things in there.
Have we played Uno Attack?
Not on our show.
We need to play Uno Attack.
Well, we gotta wait till next season now.
We have Spin Uno, too.
Well, that's like 2 different seasons then. That'll be season 3 and
Why
season 4.
haven't we played those?
I don't know.
Those are fun.
'Cause I don't think they even sell them anymore.
So what?
As always, thanks for
Even at
coming.
garage sales or eBay.
If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. It hasn't grown in the 10 seconds in between filming last week's episode and this week's episode. But
You never know, maybe it did.
hit that like button, that share button, hit the bell button, the button, the annoy your wife
Hey.
button.
That wasn't cool.
I was hitting the button. That's not pushing a button. That's
That's
pulling.
your
That's
husband
pulling.
button.
That's pulling. Don't pull. I didn't pull.
I
Now she's scared. Any
Yours
birth?
is bigger than mine,
Any
so
birthday-
it's easier to pull.
Well, I can make this bigger.
No.
Any birthdays this week?
I believe all my October birthdays are at the end of the month.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I think it's our anniversary after this one.
I don't know. That's August on there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like it's a big one anyways, so.
It's like number 20.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm not even old enough to
this'll-
be married for 20 years, am I?
You got married when you were 20.
Oh yeah, I guess so. But who does that?
Weren't you
That's
17
crazy.
and engaged?
I was 19
Okay.
engaged.
Well, this will be the 15th, and then so would that be our anniversary one?
it was 18. Sorry, misplaced or misspoke. What? Yeah, because do you not know when it is?
No, I know when it is, but the 20
Oh.
seconds after it, and that's before it. So
Oh, so we should have done it last video.
No, because
Poo-poo.
this one's the last video,
Oh,
and this one's this video.
the 15th.
Yes.
So we should say happy anniversary. to
Happy
us.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Hi.
Thanks for coming.